Monroe County has a new interim sheriff, and his name is Curtis Knight. The Board of Supervisors appointed the chief deputy to interim sheriff right after the board accepted former Sheriff Cecil Cantrell's resignation. WTVA's Nicole Dantzler is live in Aberdeen with why the former sheriff resigned before the end of his term.
The board president said it was a joint decision to appoint Knight as the new interim sheriff and to appoint Sheriff-elect Kevin Crook as the new deputy. Now, I spoke with Knight about his new position, and this is what he had to say about it.
I hate it came about the way it did.
The Monroe County Board of Supervisors met Friday morning to formally accept former Sheriff Cecil Cantrell's resignation. Cantrell submitted his resignation on Tuesday amid the state auditor's investigation into Cantrell after video surfaced of an inmate putting together his campaign signs.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate, and I feel for him and his family.
Immediately after accepting Cantrell's resignation, board members appointed Curtis Knight as the interim sheriff. Knight served as chief deputy of Monroe County for 7 years.
And we're going to have a good transition and continue to provide the citizens with quality law enforcement.
Board members also appointed Sheriff-elect Kevin Crook as the chief deputy.
This is probably the best way to transition in from my perspective.
Crook won the Democratic primary and ran unopposed once Republican candidate Andy Hood dropped out of the election on Wednesday.
Actually, the Republican candidate did exactly what he said he was going to do months ago when he told me he was going to be running and he wasn't necessarily wanting to run against me.
The swearing-in ceremony takes place on January 6, 2020, when Crook will assume the role of Monroe County Sheriff.
In the next 4 months, Crook said he'll observe the department and work with Knight closely to set a vision for 2020. For now, live in Aberdeen, Nicole Dantzler, WTVA 9 News.